I'll be damned. I got it. We'll see how long it lasts. What's up? What's up? Give y'all time to come in the room. Been in here. Been in here. You back? I couldn't get the internet to work. What up, evening? Minnie Roberts. What's going on? What up, Mr. Lofton? What's up, Sweet Berry? News 24. Who is News 24? Huh? Yeah, I couldn't get the internet to work. I'm at the rest area here in Ohio. What up, Zora? What's happening? Let's get settled in. For all who have their books, get your book out. I think it's time. I was trying to give everybody time. Mr. Lofton was getting on my case. Like, when we gonna get back to the book? I'm like, I was trying to wait for everybody to get there. So I'm sure y'all should have y'all's. If you don't, then y'all just read along. I'm only gonna read a couple pages and then we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna start at the beginning. So we're gonna give folks a chance to get in the room, but get your books out and we're gonna be on page. It's probably gonna be on different pages, but we're gonna start in area one. I don't know why I'm leaning over that way. The camera on this side. We're gonna start at area one. Okay. And area one, of course, is economics, which is the one that's near and dear to my heart, and I'm sure it's near and dear to you all's heart too. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be on area one, economics. Let's see if we can see. Area one, economics. And I think that's page 58. It might be 60 something, maybe 60 in you all's if you got the newer edition, because you remember mine is kind of old. So um area one economics. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to get your books out, get your books ready. I got the link in the chat, so you can come up so we can have like a panel. Let's see, let me get the layout together. There we go. All right, we got the layout together. Like the internet's gonna hold. Here go my little hockey puck internet. That's what I use. Of course, it's cost per month. So I just want y'all to know, I've always had it. I just haven't been using it, but now I'm using it because it wouldn't work on my tablet. I'm using my tablet. Let me move this over because like it's gonna fall. First time on here. What's the name of the book? you Johnny come lately. That's all good. It's called the. Well, let's put it up there again. The United Independent Compensatory Code System and Concept, a textbook workbook for speech. No, I'll take that back. A textbook workbook for thought, speech, and or action for victims of racism, white supremacy. And it's by Neely Fuller Jr. I'm sure you can see that. It's our esteemed elder who took the time to put together a code for us melanated folks. And from what I'm understanding, a lot of folks was not up on this brother, up on our good brother elder. Um, so why try to go and reinvent the wheel? We already have a code. We just didn't know it, right? This brother wrote this book, I want to say in the 70s. Let me see. Let's see. 1971 looks like. And he writes, if you do not understand white supremacy, racism, what it is, how it works, everything else that you understand will only confuse you. Neely Fuller Jr., 1971. Now, what was y'all doing? What was everybody doing in 1971? Look what our elder was doing. Knew that we was gonna need help in the future dealing with the injustice on this planet. So he put together a a code for us to follow. So what was you all doing in 1971? Going to the store getting uh, uh 25-cent cans of pop and $5 what was it, 10-cent cans of pop? What was it, 10 cent? I think it was 10 cent. And nickel bags of potato chips. Watched a whole lot of videos on him. Oh well, damn, that's good. You up on it then? First time. That's good. I'm glad you up on it. Sorry, name. Sorry, name Janice. So your name Janice? News 24. Where you from? News 24. What city and what state you from? Since you knew, everybody else are kind of we owe hands over here. Doo 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 doo. What city? What state? News 2024. We've been getting a lot of new folks with these names because we had somebody here was what was it called? Sweetberry. Police videos. Like what kind of name is that? I don't get it. Janet Bolton. Yes, I'm on my channel now and I'm from Chicago. You from Chicago? Get out of here. You ain't from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. What side of town? I'm sure you're from the south side. Name like Janice. Janet. You gotta be from the south side. You from the south side, south suburbs, where? Don't tell me. No, or you the north side? About to knock my phone down. No, north. I should did I say that? I said, don't tell me south side, south suburbs, or north side. You already done violated. You done told me north side. Nah, I'm just messing with you. You know, we gonna always stick together. Chicagoans. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the west side. Wild, wild west side, baby. You did. Born and raised. Born and raised, baby. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what. Make sure you subscribe then, and then I'll go over there and look you up when I get off here. What you be talking about over there on your channel? Doo-doo. Yes, I was born on. You were born on the west side. What? Oh no. Where? Where? Give me some streets. Where? K Town, L Town. Which one? Or was you over in the projects? Like the project. What was the projects? Henry Hornets. Not Hornet. What was the other one? Man, they've been towed down so long. I don't even remember what they at now. Mr. Lofton in the building. Sweetberry in the building. Zora in the building. Where everybody else at? Minnie Roberts. Where you from, Minnie Roberts? I don't think you've been here before, have you? If you have, I haven't seen you lately. Mm. Yes, I live in the projects. I see. Did I not call it? Do I not know? When I was 7. Which one? What was it? Hornets. We had the Henny Hornets. We had the Dearborn building, and then it was no, it was Rockwell. That's what it was. Rockwell. I don't know why I was saying that. Yes, Oakland. We got Oaktown in the house, huh? Sorry to hear that. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't never been to Oakland yet. I've been to California, LA. Irvine, and Palm Springs and Palm Desert, places I've been in California. So um, I don't think we go to Oakland at all. You know, I'm a truck driver, so owner op, you dig. So I don't think we go. I don't know. Shit, we might go there. I ain't been there yet, but we might go there. So what do y'all think about the? Well, we got the link in the chat, so people can come up now. Let me see. Where is it at again? You see it? There go the link in the chat. So anybody can come up. We can have sort of a like a panel. Come on up, Mr. Lofton. What's your flag? What's the flag? What? You don't know the flag? Let me see. Let me show you what the flag is since you don't know. See, you new over here, so you finna come with all these questions. That's all right though. You from the west side, so I gotta bend over backwards for you. I think I got it here. Let me see. Uh, 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 Maybe I don't. I thought I had it in this damn chair. I got so much stuff over here now. Oh, here it is. I got it. And I'm but a couple shirts over there. Can you see that? The Republic of Sierra Leone. Unity, justice, and freedom. Yeah. We represent that Pan Africanism over here, baby. And man, since you knew, I look for any opportunity. See if you can see that. That's that. That's that green thing. Ha ha. Economic Community of West African States, the Republic of Sierra Leone, baby. So we represent Sierra Leone over here. So we on going back to the motherland, right? Repatriating and getting back in tune with our people. The Haitian video was done 3 days ago. Who saw? Somebody said something about Haitian. Haitian. Let me see. What up, Marie? How you be? What do you think about the situation in Texas? Yeah, we talked about that, Marie. You late. We talked about that the first day we seen it. We're gonna probably touch on it a little bit more too because uh I talked about some of the stuff about being on code yesterday. So uh we're gonna be we're gonna be the best at being on code once everybody truly understands what you're supposed to do. There's no more leaders, okay? We all are leaders in our own right, but the code is what governs us, right? And the better we get at being on code, right, we'll be able to, I mean, literally fly warp speed past all these other nations or ethnic groups. Okay, a lot of newcomers. Yeah, today I see. Well, hey, it is what it is. We finally getting a few my ancestor from Sierra Leone, and that's great. You what great did you visit? Yeah, how you think I got my citizenship, baby? I do a tour going to Sierra Leone. So some of the people in the chat will be leaving for Sierra Leone in December. You can go to my website so you can see since you're sort of new. There it is on the ticket. I guess they call it what they call it, the ticker. Sierra Leone Pilgrimage.com. That's the website. So you could go over there, see all my adventures and understand what we do over here. Right? Yep. But that's good. Your ancestors from Sierra Leone, then you need to be getting up with me then. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the website and go to the contact me section and then send me a email with your info and then we could talk about maybe bringing you over, getting your reuniting you with your people and possibly getting citizenship. Minnie Roberts said, following since the dinner. And oh, okay, you been here then. We just ain't been around a while. I ain't seen your name up in the chat in a minute. Marie, I'm not new here. OG. Just caught you live when I came. Okay, that's right. That's right. I know I've seen your name in here before. I was just saying it because everybody else was showing up kind of new. Y'all got y'all books out. I got the link in the chat. I need some of y'all to come up because I want to be able to bounce ideas and let y'all talk as well. I'm gonna put it in here again. This is an easy topic for us to talk about, people. So y'all come on, participate. Y'all don't need to just listen to me. I know I'm a phenomenal person and all, but I want to listen to y'all too. There we go. All right, there it is in the chat again. And I got the page set up for folks to come up. So, Mr. Loft, you said you got your phone fixed, so come on up. We could talk about this. Was supposed to go before COVID, but I will visit your website. Did you meet ones in South Carolina? Yeah, I did. I met some over there. Yep, I did. My people come from Macon, Georgia. So yeah, we was part of the. I believe we were. I haven't did the research all the way back, but I'm thinking that we're part of the Gullah Geechee as well. My grandmother was born there, um, and then when we trace it back, we trace it to the Mende tribe. So chances are we're Gullah Geechee as well because we moved from the south. My granny moved when she was a baby. So I'm gonna do that search. I just been doing other stuff so far, and I haven't allocated any money and time to take care of it, but I will because we need to see this stuff being done. So if people got to see me do it for them to have confidence and to see how it's done, because it's a company you can hire. It ain't cheap, but it ain't expensive either. So folks may not have the money as well. So because I have a lot of disposable cash, I just go ahead and do it, and then you all, when you do get chance and you do get a few dollars extra or whatever, you go ahead and do y'all so we could trace our people back. There's really no excuse for us not to trace it back. At least try to trace it back as far as we can. So we really have no excuses now. Come on, somebody come up now. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Oh, shoot. I guess I can use because y'all know I can't see. So let me turn my phone on. Let me turn my phone on. Y'all know I can't see. Do 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 do. That ain't gonna get in there. There we go. Hold on. Somebody sent me a message. What is this? You mentioned two dates. Was uncertain about which to choose and whether go altogether with the cool. Somebody asked me about the trip. What's the name of the company? It's that is the name of it. I named it after the website. Who was this? Now everybody want to contact me. Why everybody want to contact me now? What the phone wasn't ringing at all earlier? I thought I completed. Okay. Hold on, guys. All right. Y'all ready to roll with this? Y'all got your books? Well, now where's cause you're on live. What? What you mean cause I'm on oh, it's yeah, probably so. So it's not just for people going on trips. I got like three people. Why three people contacting me at the same time? What the hell is going on here? All right. I got y'all. I got y'all. I'll respond tomorrow. It's too late to respond now. That's probably right, Sweet Berry. They don't even do this because I'm live. When I was sitting here chilling earlier, with nobody calling me. No, the people to help you with searching for the answer. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Well, hey, y'all got to be more. You know what I'm saying? You get when you ask these questions, you got to tell me exactly what you're talking about. You got three people calling me. Got y'all in the chat. I'm trying to read this little page we gonna read. Uh, you can use African ancestry, and I'm trying to bring a new company on, but right now we can use African ancestry. Um, you can do your maternal side and your paternal side. It's about $600 for both. Um, I am 99.7% Mende from the Mende tribe in Sierra Leone, and I found it out through African ancestry. Oh, there we go, Mr. Lofton, finally.
Hey, I'm in the
What's
show.
up? What's
Hey,
up? Yeah, man.
I'm finally
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, you in?
It took me
You got
9
it.
years. I finally
That's
figured it out.
okay. That's okay. We could hey, that what they say,
Yeah,
you can't teach an old dog new trick. That's a lie.
that's a
You
damn
can't.
lot. Took me a while,
Yeah,
but I found it. Oh
that's
yeah,
all right. That's all right.
yes
We got
sir.
it. So we got
Yeah,
Mr. We got Mr. Lofton in the house, baby. Everybody
in
say
the
what's up to
house.
Mr. Everybody say what's up to Mr. Lofton.
All right,
Give him a
A1s, how y'all doing out there?
yeah, give him a little bit background on you, Mr. Lofton.
Me look background.
Yeah, just a little bit
Oh,
background on you, who you are, what you do, what state you in, just a little bit how you got to the Pan African going back to Africa movement. Just give us a little synopsis on how you got here.
listen, not try to make it short as I can. I'm here in uh Alabama. Originally from Atlanta, Georgia, but I migrated down here from college. And I'm an aviator, so I've been working down here in aviation for the last 25 years. And I decided to start eating right and living right, and became a herbalist and a vegetarian. And since
Shout out to
my
all the
teacher,
vegetarians and
oh
vegans.
yeah,
You
so
dig? You see, you
one of
see
my
us? You
instructors,
see us?
yeah,
Go ahead.
so one of my instructors from Arizona, he'd turned me on to this thing about Africa and offering citizenship. I'm like, huh? Really? I like these folks on here losing their mind and spreading with all kind of diseases and all kind of crap and trying to kill us one way or the other. I said, it's time for me to go home. So when I heard they was offering, I had already did my 23andMe, but I wasn't satisfied with that. They don't want to take you back to up to about 1600. So I decided to go do my African ancestry, and it takes you way back, four, five,
Exactly.
six generations, and even found a tribe that my great 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 grandmother come from, and she was a Mende. So
Mendez in the house, baby.
yes, in the house. Yes, there ain't nothing but warriors in us. So that's the synopsis. That's basically how I found out about it, and I started searching for information. And Google always tell half lies, so
Yeah.
I had to start listening to brothers and sisters that had already repatriated. And I listened to Gold Black, Motto Maya,
Yeah,
and
what Maya?
yeah, So I said, well, I need to listen to somebody that's inside of CLM. I need to find out what's going on inside of CLM. And I come across this Go Ham Ball. And I said, when I first listened to the music, I said, yep, that's home. That's me. It was on then. So hey,
Absolutely.
I caught on and started listening. And at that time, it was in I think it was in January or February, and I started looking at January, and I started listening to all your videos while you was over there in CLM. You know,
Right, right.
I said, yeah, I need to make contact. We need to get up out the divided snakes of America, and here I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm talking about. See,
yeah,
that's how easy it is, folks, because a lot of folks are still asleep at the wheel. You know, they
yeah.
still loving this country like it's the best thing since sliced bread. They just don't truly understand that, we
Nah,
can go home and Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Marcus Garvey said, Africa don't need some of us. Some of us need to stay here. So
true.
only the brilliant ones among us need to go back. So that's why I decided to throw my hat in the ring for folks that's new. And so some of you all already know, but for the folks that's new, the reason why I threw my hat in the ring and start participating more and being more vocal and being, more in the front is because I realized, like, damn, I've been woke about 30 years, and then I started like meeting so many people and realizing that they wasn't. So I was like, what the hell you been doing? You're 50 some years old. You have to been to seen what I saw. So
Yeah,
why you haven't woke up? So I guess some folks are just, they like ostriches or whatever. They stick their head in the sand and they don't want to know what's going on. They don't want to know what's going on with politics. They want to go to their little job. They want to eat their GMO and just sit around and just, wait to die, I guess. I don't know. So I'm saying no, we got a big old life to lead, and we're trying to make sure that we leave this planet better than what we found it. So that's what we should be about. And that's why I threw my hat in the ring. You did?
absolutely. Oh yeah.
So you got your book, Mr. Lofton?
Page two, I got the newer version, and area one is on page two for me. Economics.
It's on page 2?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna start it off and then maybe we can get you to read a couple, just a couple. But I'll start
Okay.
it off. Y'all ready out there? Hope y'all got y'all books ready. So it's Area 1 Economics. The following pages present suggestions that pertain to what a victim of racism, non white person, right, should or should not choose to do in the first major area of activity, which is economics. Each person should choose to speak and or act in accordance to one or more of the suggestions presented, but only if he or she decides to do so. No person should speak and or act accordingly to any suggestions presented herein unless or let's say unless or she has judged that the suggestions chosen is in current and correct value in helping to eliminate racism, white supremacy, and or in helping to better promote justice. It is important to know and understand that one or more suggest, suggestions selected from one major area of people or activity should be used in constructive combination with one or more suggestions selected from other major areas of activity or people. Now, y'all always talk about what? We need to be a constructive people. They don't have no problem with us as long as we being a destructive people. They leave us to our device. That's why they can leave guns and drugs in our neighborhood, and they know what we're gonna do because why? We're not used to being a constructive people. Being destructive is really easy, so that's why they bring the guns in. That's why they bring the drugs in. Okay. Where was we at? If an individual person chooses to utilize any suggestion presented therein, he or she should do so in a manner and at a specific time, a specific place that will produce the most constructive results in the revelation of truth and or the production of justice or correctness. So when you're dealing with your brothers and sisters and you're dealing with folks, even though they may be um, dealing with you in falsehood, you should still try to deal with them in justice. Okay, Mr. Loftus, you might have to put your phone down so it's steady
Okay.
because we can hear your mic every time you move. You might have to set it down a little bit or something. Where
Yeah,
was we at?
I had to cough.
Okay. Let's see. There you go.
That's better.
Yeah, that's perfect. As
Okay.
long as as long as racism, white supremacy exists, use all of your time, energy doing no more than the following, and do not willfully make or maintain contact with other persons except for these purposes. So, Mr. Lofty, we'll let you take number one.
Number one being everyone, or you want me to begin at the top?
No, no. What the one that said? Did yours say number one there?
I,
Producing and building and repairing. I know you
uh,
got the newer version.
I got the 2016 New Revised Edition, and let me see, 9 major areas. Is it 9? You see 9? That what it is?
Yeah, but we're in area one in economics.
Okay, area one, I don't have that.
You don't have, but you have economics, right? Well, it's probably this. Is this the preview? Let me see. Hold on.
So make sure I'm not on the preview page. Let me see.
What page do you got? I'm on 50. I'm on 58. Oh, they should be still
Wow.
numbered sort of the same.
I was on page 2. Wait a minute, I might be wrong. I may be totally wrong. Give me a quick second.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I sure was. I was on the preview page. I'm on economics now,
So you see where it says number one, number two, number
page
three, and number
59.
four.
Yeah, I'm on page 59, economics. And no, we didn't get that in the new book.
Okay, well
Uh,
that's cool. That's
at
cool.
the
I
end of
read it. I
economics, I
read it.
got time and energy. Is that correct?
No, because it's talking. It's probably he probably got it just a little bit because he probably went to different publishers, and that's probably why it's different. So I go ahead and read it, and then
Okay.
at the fourth one, because it gets into explanation, I think we'll read some of that, and then we'll chop it up on what we read. Okay,
Okay.
so number one, producing, building, repairing, improving, and or cleaning those things that have constructive value and using those things for constructive purposes only. Two, studying, writing, asking questions, and or exchanging views with others about all aspects of how to eliminate racism. Let me read that again. Studying, writing, asking questions, and or exchanging views with others about all aspects of how to eliminate racism and or how to produce justice in all areas of activity including economics, education, entertainment, law, labor, politics, religion, sex, and war and counter war.
Mm,
Eugenia calling me now. Lord have mercy. Why everybody calling me? Hold on, guys.
okay.
Let me let her know I call her back. She gon' she tried to talk to me.
See, persistent.
Nah, she called me earlier, but I was asleep.
Oh,
All right, I sent her a text. All right, where was I? Let's see. All right, number three. Now, hey, listen to number 3, y'all. Listen to number 3. What up, Susan? Don't be up in here. What up? All right, number 3. Eating and sleeping correctly. Let me say that again. They didn't hear me, did they, Mr. Lofton?
I don't think they did. You may want
I
to
don't
put
think they.
emphasis on that.
Hey, number 3. You dig. Number trace. Eating and sleeping correctly and only as necessary for
Mm,
all you gluttonous out there.
yeah.
Only you only need to eat enough food that's necessary. Okay?
Yeah.
What have I been saying, Mr. Lofton? We don't want to take a plane full of six people over to Africa.
No, you'd be in shape.
Now, why you think you see now it's making sense why I've been saying some of the things I've been saying. Now you see where I got it from.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, let me tell you something else. When you're in shape, you can catch COVID and survive.
Yeah,
Ask me how I
absolutely.
know. Ask me how I
Yeah,
know.
how you know, Mr. Lofton?
Because I've been there for 8 weeks.
That's right. That's
They
right, Mr.
trying to
Lofton.
take us out, but hey, when you got a
Yeah,
strong immune system, you'll survive.
but see, now here's the thing now. We
Yeah.
should have known because they've been putting out the elites have been putting out white papers. And for folks that don't know what white papers are,
Yeah.
look it up. So they put out white papers, and what they do is they kind of give a roadmap to the things they plan to do in the next 25, 50, 75, 100 years, right? And so biological warfare was always on the table against the public. At least that's what the white papers say. Now, I can't confirm or deny because I haven't read the white papers. I've only heard folks talking about it. But based off of what people were talking about years ago and then me seeing what I see now, I tend to believe what they were saying back then. Um, so the better your health, it gives you a fighting chance to fight off any pathogens, any bacteria, any viruses. So you
All
need
right.
to be in good freaking health. If you're
Good.
overweight, make a commitment to lose that shit. Lose it and start eating more fruits, veggies. Take your antivirals. I would show y'all, but I can't say I'm no doctor, but I might show y'all some of the stuff that I take. So just
I
kind of
got
give
one.
you an idea of some of the stuff that you could be taking to help your immune system. Okay, because you got environmental factors. Then we're not eating properly. We're probably overworked. We're probably stressed. What you got there, Miss Lofton? You got to say it because we can't see. It's kind of small.
I got
Immune
uh,
booster or something?
Doctor's Blend 5-in-1 immune booster with vitamin C, vitamin D3, zinc, elderberry, and ginger. Pump it up, people. This right
Right.
here, I sell this in my store, and I can't keep it on the shelf.
That's right. You
You
got
know,
to have a strong immune system in order to fight some of these things off because guess what? They see now that we're vulnerable to these type of
well,
attacks. So expect more of this stuff to be coming down the pike.
it's
Just
coming.
know that it's
It's
coming.
coming.
So for all who don't get themselves in tip top physical condition, you better make sure your insurance paid up.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna tell you. Now we're gonna be trying to get up out of here. Okay, we're trying to take people over there and get away from all of this madness here in the divided snakes. So, but that's a big one. And you see, our elder was pointing this out to us in 1971. And I'm gonna read it again because it's worth mentioning again. Number 3, eating and sleeping correctly and only as necessary. Wow,
Now,
that's a powerful sentence. Ain't it?
oh, absolutely. That's
Only
gonna
when
stop a whole lot of
necessary.
people. Yeah, gonna stop a whole lot of people. Now I found out where you at because they retitled it on the time and energy. So I found where you at now.
Uh Yeah, yeah, and yeah, that's because that's what economics is. It's just time and energy.
Yeah,
It's not
got
money. See, this is what people that this is. I'm glad you said that, Miss Love, because I meant to say that, and I
yes,
probably was gonna forget. Economics is time and energy. That's it.
that's
It
it.
ain't paper. It ain't paper fiat currency. That's not what economics is. It's time and energy. So you want to spend your time wisely, right? And you want to be able to use your energy efficiently, right? To get as
Yeah,
most get the most production possible, right?
not
And
wasted.
then you really want to be able to use this up here because we got a lot of folks over there that's kind of just standing around with nothing to do because folks are saying, "Oh, we don't have no jobs, we don't have no jobs, we don't have no jobs." Really, it's jobs to do. It's just that they're not using their time and energy correctly.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's where we come in at. We can come over and be able to use our time and energy effectively and as a result of that we'll be able to produce a lot of things where we can hire some of the brothers and sisters because they at this point and probably in their life they're not ready to buckle down and use their time and energy correctly, which is considered economics. So it's very important, people, very important. And if you notice, I've been talking about that. I said folks who say, oh, I can't afford to go to Africa, that's all wrong. You should be saying, how and what must I do to afford it? Learn to change out your way of looking at things because we look at things too narrow and too negatively. Okay. So that's why I was telling you all to try to go out
mhm.
and establish a secondary source of income. If you was working 8 hours and then you at home for the rest of that time just sitting around, no, you might if you got a car, do Uber, do deliver pizzas, something, do DoorDash, Uber Eats to make that extra money. So that way you have no excuse when it's time to go on these trips. I can't go because of finance. But at the same time, you've been sitting around when you get off work, not doing nothing with the rest of your time. Now, for folks who can do that, can come, fine, no problem. We ain't got no problem with that. But I'm saying for folks, I'm getting a lot of folks that's talking about, basically they don't want to say that they can't afford it. You know what I mean? But I've been in sales a long time. I know just by listening to you. You know what I mean? If it's something you want to do, but then you don't have the money. At the same time, I bet you if I sat down and wrote out a schedule of that person's time, I bet you they literally sitting around for 40 hours a week doing nothing, watching TV.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a lot of damn time.
A lot of time.
I bet you if I sat down and mapped out their day for 7 days, I bet you I could
Yeah.
carve out 40 hours, but they ain't doing jack squat. So that's a very powerful sentence, very short and to the point. All right, we got number 4, and then we just gonna open it up for like a free for all. Number 4. Oh, y'all, hey, we gonna like this one.
Oh yeah.
We gonna
They,
like number 4. This
they
is
ain't gonna build enough time for that one.
exactly. All right, number 4. Engaging in sexual intercourse. I bet y'all didn't see that coming. No more than twice every 7 days. Let me read that again. Number 4. This is up on the economics. Remember, economics is what? Time and energy.
Time and energy.
All right. Number 4. Engaging in sexual intercourse no more than twice every 7 days and using a minimum amount of time and resources in association with such engagements. I don't think y'all heard me. Uh, now, why you think that is, Mr. Lofton? Why you
He
think
basically saying,
wait? Let me
yeah.
set it up. Let me set the question up properly. Why would you think our elder brother would add that the way he added it? So now, give me what you think.
He basically saying to me, yeah, there's a right and wrong way to do everything.
Yeah.
If you spend a whole lot of time pursuing something that comes as natural, and you are having all of this energy 7 days a week. Well, you missed out on all them 40 hours you could have been doing something else or building, because that may build a family, but it don't build resources that you need to take care of family. So,
Yeah.
in other
Uh,
words, what he said at the top forehand, he said, maintain contact with other persons except for the following purposes. He said, do not willfully make or maintain contact with people. In other words, don't spend your time wasting your time with people that definitely is not going in the same direction. They
yeah, they
wasting
not
energy, your
yeah,
energy.
they not in the they not in the pursuit of justice. So why are you wasting your time with folks if they're not in pursuit of justice? And when it comes to the let me answer this question first. Janet, yeah, the price is not on the website. You got to qualify first. So you have to do something. You have to do your DNA ancestry, both sides, maternal and paternal. It's $600. Once you do that, then holler at me. We'll give you the price then. But folks got to come over here. You got to do some work. You just can't come over and ask me for no price. You got to do something, right? Find out where your people come from first. And if inshallah, if they are from Sierra Leone, reach out to me, let me know, and then we'll go from there on what the price is, everything that's included, and how this thing really is laid out. So people got to do something over here. But to deal with that sexual intercourse aspect of it, um, you should not be overindulging in sexual intercourse because whatever you do, remember it's about time and energy.
Energy.
You you should be you should be using your time and energy in pursuit of justice, not sexual intercourse. That's why I said no more than twice every 7 days. So that should be enough for you to get your rocks off, right? And then the rest of that time needs to be in the pursuit of justice. If you're not in the pursuit of justice, what are you doing on this planet? What are you doing? You go to school, you get your degree. I got a problem with the word degree, but you get your little degree, right? You get a job, just over broke, working for your enemy, right? Making his society uh more prominent, right? And what are you doing in pursuit of justice for your people and to bring justice to the planet as a whole?
That's right.
Most folks ain't doing nothing. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Lofton?
Absolutely. It's for the
most
pursuit of
folks,
justice. Absolutely.
most people, most people ain't doing nothing. Matter of fact, they're running from justice. So all that people like to be out here having sexual intercourse every day. That's a no-no. Your time got to be spent. Your time needs to be spent and split up uh, in healthy ways to bring about justice on this planet. Because racism can't exist in the face of justice. And we are the ones that have to bring justice to the planet because these albinoid devils, they on the side of injustice. So we're like the Justice League, and they're like the the counterparts to the Justice League.
Yeah, you said something very profound there in the beginning of your sentence. It's the same when you're talking about justice. It's the same as light and darkness cannot exist at the same time. You
Absolutely.
gotta have either or.
Yep. hmm But the only thing is with us, and when it comes to justice, this is something that we have to pursue. This is something that we have to lend time and energy toward. You just can't sit around and say, I want justice. No, what are you doing to produce justice? You
Yeah,
see the difference? We when we do all the
absolutely.
marching, we demand justice. you know,
Yeah,
well, no justice, no peace. Ain't that what we be saying?
yeah, yeah,
No, you have to go out here and produce justice. You can't ask for justice. You're not gonna get it. You're gonna get the opposite of that, injustice, because you're asking for this. This is something that you have to go out and spend time and energy to produce, meaning you have to actually get up off your butt and actually go do something. So if you was actually going out to do something, you wouldn't be somewhere protesting, asking for justice.
yeah.
That's why I've never done that. I never done that. I remember we had I got a little story. I remember it was when the Arabs first first came to the neighborhood. So you know how we are. We not really a when it come to other ethnic groups, we give them a shot. We don't really just go in there fooling with them, We try to give them a shot. But when they first came over, you already know how the Arabs get down, right?
Oh yeah.
They want to they want to kiss up on and fill up the women, right? They want to get them credit on some of that stale day old meat, molded bread, them out of date canned goods. So they want to fill up on all the sisters, and then when the brothers come in there and we like 10 cents short on something, they talking crazy, right? So they got into it with some guy. I don't know exactly who it was, and shit, they end up beating the man down in the stove. So you know what happened, right? They totally off code. They just come into a new neighborhood. They really don't know us. We're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they come right in, just doing the most, doing the most. Beat the brother down. So of course the brother was one of the local gang members. So he went and got some of the crew together and shit. They went back up in there. Man, did they give it to their asses, boy. They robbed them, shot everybody in there. And then on the way out, threw a lighter or a match or whatever and burned the place down. hmm So, oh, what happened?
You turn sideways.
Oh,
You still there? You lost the internet? You're losing the internet. Still there?
Hey, I finally got back, guys. My doggone thing went dead. Don't ask me. Y'all see it? Went dead. So we gotta go. What? Why is it disconnected? Can y'all hear me? Stay connected. So let me get my man's back up here. Copy. Know why it wasn't charging. I got it on the charger. What up, West Coast in the house? Layout. There we go. Let me see where I'm gonna put this damn thing. Y'all give me a minute. Let me get this damn thing straight because I'm trying to come back as soon as I could. There we go. Let me put the. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, it went dead. I don't know what's wrong with it. I got it plugged up, so I don't know. I haven't used it enough, and it's been sitting in the car and sitting in the cold, and I had it in this. I'm probably gonna need a new one. Shit, to be honest with you, even though I ain't even really used that sucker that much. Let me see where I'm gonna put this damn light at now. It need to have like a clamp on it. Oh shit! Nah, I ain't lock that down. Hold on, guys. It's hard trying to do this stuff on the fly. Hard trying to do it on the fly. What up, West Coast? I see you. What's happening? This ain't gonna work. Should be able to stick it right in here and guess that'll work. We can put the light right here. If you need the small light, let me see. I don't think y'all can see me. Ah, it ain't gonna stay. God dog it. Dog it. It's gotta be close enough for me to there we go. All right, we back, Jack. All right, what up? I'm fucking looking over here. We looking over here, Jack. Trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. I think that's too high, but that's what we can do right now. Excuse my dirty room back. It ain't dirty. It ain't too bad. So where was we at before we were rudely cut off and the line would go on without me? But I got a chance to call Regina back. What you doing? What you got the star eyes for?
Yes, you can hear me. All right, cool, cool, cool. Curly girl, you in here too? West Coast showed up. Curly girl, what's up? What up, Blaine? Peace to the family. What's happening? I don't like it being so close to my face, but it is what it is. It's light. It's so bright now. Hold on, let me try to change the light situation. Uh, oh, there we go. That's a little better. Ain't directly in my face. What it is. What it is. Don't be trying to sound like one of these little teeny boppers, curly girl. What it is. Don't be trying to sound like no teeny bopper. You stop it. You quit it. Would you cut it out? Oh, I can raise the seat up a little bit too. I had it kind of low, but now I can raise it up a little bit. All right, we good. Yeah. I was on there talking to Miss Eugenia, and so we were dealing with a little issue. So she just wanted to make sure that I got her message. I guess I can move over a little bit, be in the middle of the screen. Um, so we dealing with a little situation, but we're gonna take care of it. I'm on it. I'm on the case. You dig? I got to figure out a better way to put this, guys. Hold on, because it's up too high. Let me see if we can do it like this. Since this is not working, I could put it up here. Take it off the stand. Where is it at? I'm always moving stuff. I was trying to get y'all to. I was trying to catch y'all before y'all all got out of here. Let's see if this will work. That's the first time. First time I touch something that's gonna fall. And I don't know what my other clip is. Where's my other clip? I got like 10 clips and I can't find them when I'm looking for them. Let's see. It's up here. Nope. What the heck did I do with it? Water. Let me try to turn it around. Maybe we can do it that way. But anyway, you can come back up now, Mr. Lawson. You still here? Let's see if it's here. Yeah, I hate when I ain't got the clip. I hate when I ain't got the clip. That ain't gonna work either. Just finished testing. Caught your lie. How much did I miss? You missed. We read the first page of economics in the code book. So that's basically what you miss. Oh, look at that. Shit. I hate I ain't got the clip, guys. So I gotta forgive me all this shaking. I know it's bothering y'all, but at this point, I don't know where it's at. And when I'm not looking for it, it's gonna be right in my face. I already know. Let me just try to make the stand work here. Yeah, we talked about economics, and economics is defined as time and energy. Yeah. Economics is defined as time and energy, not fiat currency, was people as people tend to believe. Hey, that's what people tend to believe. They tend to think that economics is fiat currency. Actually, it's time and energy. Okay, and so now that means you need to be more proactive in what you do with your time. Let's see if I can get this thing to set up here correctly now. Why this didn't work? I don't know. So say that's why it didn't work earlier. This thing is so slick. But yeah, that's what economics is. So we all are concerned about. That's what me and Blaine and Joe was talking about the other day. The economics. Oh, there we go. If I can get this to work now. Let's see. Yeah. Make sure the side on this side. Once I put the phone in, it gets so doggone heavy. Let's try that. Move the seat back too. There we go. Let down a little bit. Trying to make these makeshift studios. All right, all right, all right. So you're still testing, huh? What? Hey, what happened? The doggone, it went dead. This is what I was using my tablet, but I ain't in my truck. Look at it. I got it plugged up. You see the cord? So I don't get why it went off. I guess it's charging. Yeah. So look, 10%. So I don't really use this thing. Yeah, I bought it 2 years ago, and I don't even really use it like that. I be on the phone more than anything. But yeah. So y'all ain't went nowhere. That's good. Where was we? So we covered economics. I can't see. Let me read the reasons and explanation right quick. Give us something to talk about. Now I put it in the chat. Let me see. I put the link in the chat. There you go again. So it's in the chat. Let me see if I can read this. Let's see. Let's see. Reasons and explanations. If each victim of racism, non-white person, would limit all of his or her activities to no more than the aforementioned, most of his or her problems will be greatly minimized it in a very short period of time. Who agrees with that? Who agrees with that? Everybody should. Let me just say, everybody should. Victims of racism who are serious about eliminating racism, white supremacy, and or who are serious about producing justice cannot, I repeat, cannot afford to engage in any activities or other than the aforementioned. I think I should read that again. Victims of racism who are serious about eliminating racism, white supremacy, and or who are serious about producing justice cannot afford to engage in any activities other than the aforementioned. So, meaning, what did I say earlier? You should not be utilizing your time sitting on your duff when you get off work. You need to be doing something to produce justice, right? Even if that's just eliminating some of your toxic behaviors. Maybe you want to eliminate some weight. Maybe you want to get more physically fit. Maybe you want to get off certain synthetic medicines. What am I reading? What? I forgot, but you still saw the new tool over here. The United Independent Compensatory Code System and Concept. I'm probably reading it backwards. A textbook workbook for thought, speech, and or action for victims of racism, white supremacy by Neely Fuller Jr. Page 61. Yeah, in my book I got the older edition, so I'm on page 59. Okay, so that's what I'm reading from, Blank. Let's go. Let's see. The voluntary and constructive use of time and or energy by substantial numbers of the victims of racism would have a very damaging effect on the continued practice of racism. So meaning Neely Fuller Jr. Meaning, we go. Come on, there we go. Sorry, I didn't even hear that, Mr. Law.
That's all right. I'm in the house.
Yeah, well, I can't hear you though.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I mean I can hear you, but I can't hear you through my earpiece. So let me see what I got to do.
I'm gonna have to turn my phone back up. Let me see. I'm turning it back up. Okay, I'm all the way up now. You're in the show. Everyone can hear you. Sure, hear me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I just can't hear you the earpiece.
Huh. Well, I got the mic turned on.
Oh, it's on my end.
Oh, it's on your end. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is your headphone going dead too?
No, I got it. I say 90%.
Oh, okay.
The green light on there. It's on. Sometimes this stuff it be acting weird.
Yeah, baby, I might have to go out and then come back in because
No, you good. It's on my end.
Oh, it's on your end. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I just can't hear you through here.
Yeah.
Let me grab my other ones. Yeah, I ain't got no professional studio yet, so until I do.
Getting there. You getting there.
Till we get there, we gonna make it work. Let's get the other joints. I think I got juice in here too.
Right. Yeah, I was at 10% too. I was about dead myself. Yeah, I was about dead myself. I didn't have 10% left. All right, can you hear me?
Hold on. Stay connected. Hold on, just hold on, guys. Let me go to the settings and see what's going on. Yeah, Neely Fuller. I don't know what's wrong with it. It ain't working.
Neely Fuller Jr.
Yeah, Neely Fuller Jr.
Oh yeah. So it sounds like you hear me now.
I just can't hear you through the earpiece.
Oh, the earpiece. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you on the phone, but I can't hear you on the earpiece. Sorry, I don't need. I can still hear you.
Okay.
We can hear him. Okay, cool. I can hear him too now. All right, let me read this other one.
Cool.
Let's see. What was I at?
Aforementioned.
I was saying that our good brother is saying that we should not be engaging in activities, right? That's not producing or in the aims of producing justice, right? So when we get together and talk, we need to be talking about something constructive. We need to be trying to work together in a constructive manner to bring about justice. Our time and our energy needs to be in that pursuit, right? So all that sitting around drinking, like some of our family members do, that's a no-no. That's off code. Sitting around smoking, that's something else that's off code. If we get together, we should be breaking bread, and we should be talking politics. We should be talking economics, and we should be talking about working together to produce justice. These are the things that we need to be doing. And he's saying if we use the majority of our time doing this, it'll be very hard for racism, white supremacy to exist on this planet. We,
Exactly.
we wouldn't be participating with it. It's reason why it's existing because we are so fractured and we're not on code. We try to live and get along. It's like go along to get along with it instead of trying to eliminate it. What you saying, Mr. Law?
And that's exactly what I'm saying. You're absolutely right. That's exactly we like at a stagnated, living a stagnated life. You know, we're going nowhere fast. We're like that little gerbil on that wheel. You know, we're running fast as hell, but we get nowhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then white supremacy and racism refines itself. Oh, excuse me. It refines itself daily, right? They always tweaking it daily. So it evolves because it has to evolve in order to keep up with us because the human being has a tendency, if you close, if you close off three, say, let's say it's four doors in a room. If three of them is shut, if three of them are shut, we're going to look for the one that is open. So what the racists must do is they got to close that fourth door. They got three shut already. So they gotta race to close that fourth door before we get through it. And that's what I mean by they're refining it every day. They're tweaking it every day, right? And so we have to be doing the same thing. We have to make a fifth door. And then we got to try to beat them before they close it. And then if they close it, right, then we got to try to get to that sixth door before they close it. We got to get through that door before they close it. So that's the cat and mouse game that we're playing with them. But we got to know that because a lot of us walking around here, a lot of us are just lost in the sauce. Be honest with you, and I get why we are because we don't really understand that the Most High has sent us saviors and messiahs and messengers. He has sent us all we need to liberate ourselves. But we don't even know these folks are out there. Like I found out about this book maybe, I want to say maybe 25 years ago. 25 years ago. Okay. Um, and so I had put it down. I'd read it a few times, put it down, told my son about it. I still don't think he got it, but I'll make sure he get it when he get back because he gotta have it. And now every time I pick it back up, it's like, it's like I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? I'm more on code now. I may not do it all perfectly because I think Donnie D was in here one day was like, oh, well, that ain't on code. That ain't what need to be full of. Well, hey, I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying. At least I know about the brother. I know about the code, and I'm trying to implement it the best way I can. And that's all we got to expect from each other, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would say to that. So let me read these last few, and then we'll just open it up for like a round robin. Let's see. Racism could continue. Racism could continue to exist for a while, but only with great difficulty. Only with great difficulty. A great improvement in the promotion of justice would be immediately evident. So, if we use our talent and time and energy in this manner, he's saying that racism would only exist for a moment in time then, and it would greatly diminish if we don't participate with it. Okay, it's like non-compliance. We're not dealing with it. We're doing our own thing, and we're just staying away from it, and we're not participating in the system at all. Period. Um, at the same time, each victim of racism would quickly develop into a stronger and greatly improved person. Victims of racism would no longer, with relative ease, be sidetracked into and or buried with activities which are best with at best are unless rituals or destructive fads by you. Now that makes sense too. So when the racists come up with new and refined techniques to practice racism, if we're on code, right, whatever they come up with new it won't work. It would only work for a moment, and then it would phase out as a fad or a trend, and then the racists will have to go back to the drawing board to come up with something new to continue to deceive us. When they realize something is not working, they are quick to abandon it. We are not like that, which we need to be. Because I heard a lot of folks be like, well, that ain't what you said last week. Hey, I abandoned what happened last week because it may not be the most effective method to produce justice on the planet. So when something new comes out and it's more effective than the old philosophy or the old traditions, we got to adopt that so we can get closer to a just planet. Does that make sense? Y'all talk black to me. Talk black to me in there. We got 11 folks in here. Talk black to me. I know y'all listening to me.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
let me see. Let's see. Rituals. Okay. By using their time, but then talking about when they say they, talking about us. So by using our time and energy in accordance with the aforementioned four suggestions, victims of racism, non-white people, would eliminate doing those non-constructive and mostly non-satisfying things that are usually the product of indoctrination and or long-standing habits. So, in other words, when they put guns in our neighborhood, if we was on code and we was practicing justice, we would take those guns, right, and throw them in the middle of the lagoon or the middle of Lake Michigan. When they bring the drugs in the neighborhood, if we was on code and we was trying to produce justice, we would tell them to take their drugs and shove it. And if they didn't, we would throw that in the middle of Lake Michigan. Okay? That's what we're supposed to be doing if we was truly on code. But y'all already know we totally in error, totally off code, right? And because of it, the neighborhood, well, I can't say neighborhood, the loosely collection of hoods resemble exactly the fact that we all code.
Yeah.
We got a few more sentences and we'll be done. Victims of racism. Did I read that? Lemonade. Yeah, I read that. Their overall functions and constructive, progressive persons would be greatly simplified. Thought, speech, and action would be much healthier and characterized. I know I can't see by less confusion, frustration, and clutter.
Mhm.
The maintenance and refinement of racism, white supremacy, depends greatly on the ability to of the races, white supremacists, to keep their victims. Now listen to this. You read that over because this is the key here, guys. The maintenance and refinement of
Yep.
racism, white supremacy, depends greatly on the ability of the races, white supremacists, to keep their victims constantly engaged in a great variety of activities that are wasteful of time and energy, and or that are otherwise directly supported supportive of the continuum of white supremacy. Therefore, each victim of racism should use all of his or her time and energy in a manner that results in less amounts of waste and confusion, while at the same time greatly improves greatly improves his or her ability to counteract racism in all areas of activity. Shout out to brother, shout out to brother Neely Fuller Jr. Y'all, you get this. If we practice this, there's nobody that can stop us. Man, come on, Mr. Lawson, what you think?
Absolutely. In all
Uh,
areas of activity, that is including economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war and counter war. In other words, we need to be on code with the renewing of our mind. They
hold on.
create,
Go ahead.
can you hear
Listen.
me?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah. They create scenarios for us and we follow just like little children. Now, like I always said, uh, melanated people ain't
Go ahead,
found
Jeff.
no transport, went to Mexico and picked up 15,000 pounds of kilos and brought it back to the United States and then distributed to all the cities.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can become uh, multimillionaires. We're not doing that. Somebody else is doing that. Who's doing that? Abnormal devils. That's who's doing that
Absolutely.
in our government because we got to keep y'all distracted. You know, because you hunting and running down, chasing down a dollar that they put value on. We don't have no value of our own. Why are we doing that? Again, we just like that little gerbil on that little wheel. We running around and around and around and not getting nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely. Yeah, but that's why, like I say, for the most part, a lot of our folks is pretty much out of their minds, and you can't talk to them. They're not
nope.
gonna listen. So at this point, that's why the ones that's the brilliant ones among us and the ones that the Most High has woke up, um, we have to practice it, and then we must get ourselves together and get really on
Yeah,
code, and then maybe we can, generate enough frequency and folks will see that what we're doing is working. And then they'll just want to the outcomes that they see that we are having, and maybe that'll be enough. They ain't necessarily got to read the book like we're doing. They ain't got to go through all of the particular codes. If they just see a group that's looking like they winning, they'll just want the results of what they see, as far as the winning part. And then as
Right.
time go on, they will automatically start picking up codes because they'll see us on code. Because you can't really bring this to the masses. They're not gonna listen.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
not gonna listen. You mess around and end up having to hurt somebody because at a point they start talking that dumb stuff. You think you know it all? Nah, they don't know. They don't. They don't know I got it from the good brother.
Right.
Because they don't read. You know what I mean? So when I'm talking to folks, they be thinking that, hey man, you think you know every damn thing. So that's what you came up with, huh? If I'm trying to tell you something to help you for the betterment of your spirit, right? You take that as I know every damn thing. All I do is read, dude. Why? If you read, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Then you wouldn't even be saying this type of stuff that you're saying. It's totally off code. Let me see. Blaine said, yeah, everything is strategy until the problem is solved. Then the strategy becomes a solution. Strategy evolves based on counter strategies. I agree. Nodding your head, Sweetberry. What up, Joe? East St. Louis in the house. That's what's up. But yeah, we are in this predicament because we are the only ones who truly do not get on code with our people. And then to tie this in with what the sister was talking about earlier about Haiti, um, to me, the overarching movement is Pan-Africanism. And everybody that's melanated and understand that they come from the continent of Africa. That's our original origins, no matter where we find ourselves on the planet and where we was at on the planet. I would say our origins come from there. Or even if we don't say they came from Africa, they came from melanated people wherever we were. That would be more of an accurate statement. And because we able to be smaller groups, which makes us easy targets to be picked off by the races. Okay, that's why they want to keep you to your particular flag, keep you to your particular region, your particular island, state, all of that, so they can keep you in smaller groups. Because if we got together up under the banner of Pan Africanism, oh my God, dude, we would literally be unstoppable. But now,
Jay.
yeah, exactly. But now you see what the Haitians are going through because why? When they come here, most of the time they don't really associate with their African American cousins. You know, and why is that? Because it's a I don't know if it's a competition thing, if it's a jealousy thing, is it envy, is it uh hatred, is it dislike? I don't know.
Mispresence.
It's probably a little bit of each, and then maybe it's some of none of that. But overall, um, we don't share the same disposition, and because of that, we're both individual groups, even though we're cousins. We're literally cousins, which is crazy to me. We're cousins with the islands. We all cousins, but yet we didn't got to the point where we're clinging to this stuff, which keeps us apart, which keeps us all subjugated. So now they're getting their wake up call at that border. Am I right or wrong, Mr. Lawson?
Absolutely, they're getting that wake up call
And the
because
whole world is getting to witness it.
on live TV.
Whole world is witnessing, and everybody's favorite creepy old man, Jim Crow. creepy, creepy old man Joe. You did
Yeah.
Jim Crow Joe. Uh, why all of a sudden he want to send the Haitians back? Huh?
The beautiful melanated skin.
Yeah. See, it was all good when the fair skinned Cheeto. Remember that Cheeto?
Yeah, listen here. And I got a number one reason why he don't want the Haitians here. You know why?
Okay, I'm listening.
Those Haitians do not have abortion clinic in Haiti. They will outproduce this Devonoid population faster than flies on stink. They
Yeah.
don't want that. They do not want that. They don't believe in birth control, which is on code, you know. Uh, but like you say, the world is getting and seeing through live TV exactly what's in their heart. I don't see how anybody cannot see it. How can you not see it? They're so used of the United States when there's a earthquake or a great hurricane come through that island. They're used to seeing uh aid being flown through there with C-130s and C-17 transport aircraft from the Air Force. And oh, America, they're helping us out. They're giving us food. They're giving us aid. But then when they hear that they're letting Mexican, Salvadorians, and all the other people in the lower hemisphere come through America, 600,000, 800,000 another month. They said, wait a minute, we only 7,000. Them people
Mhm.
hundreds of thousands. Why can't we come? And you got a president that said, oh, that's who we are. That's who we are. Okay. Let's fill America up with black people and let's see who you are then. You know,
Right.
no, they don't want that.
No, that ain't gonna never
That's
happen.
off that's off code right there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm getting at, because and Janet said, let's see what Janet said. Finishing what Trump started. Well, no, not necessarily, Janet, because Trump had a border policy, stay in Mexico. With that policy, what it does is it still allows for folks to come here and seek asylum legitimately. That way they can be vetted properly, right? And because you don't want anybody just coming to the border and you just letting them in, because you don't know where these people come from. You don't know what's their allegiance. You don't know anything about that. So I'm for closed borders, because if we go anywhere else, we can't just walk up to a border and cross that bad boy. You can't do that nowhere in the world. So I don't know why folks would think that it's okay to be done here. No, that's not the law. So these folks are literally violating the law. When when Biden took over, right? He first day, I remember him signing an executive order stopping the border wall, right? Which that sends a signal to folks that, oh man, they letting folks come in. What happened? Over the last 7 months, we probably took in or taken in about 1 million Hispanics from all over Latin America and Mexico. So of course, that's been in the news all 7 months. So guess what? The Haitians are having a legitimate problem there. Okay,
Crisis.
yeah, a crisis. They're having poverty, earthquake, an assassination of their president. So it's total chaos there. So they see in the news, because American news is pumped all over the world. I don't know if people know that. You'll see American news in all other countries. Okay, so everybody's seeing what's happening here at that border. So that's what gave, I believe, the Haitians the idea to migrate to that border, because they thought they were going to be able to get in because they're seeing all the
Absolutely.
Hispanics come through.
Absolutely.
But see, the thing, what they don't know is those fair skinned Hispanics, identify with what? The races. See, that's why they the dreamers and they this and they that, and they just want a better life. That's why they was talking all that stuff about them. But then when the Haitians come, say, okay, well, we dreamers, we want a better life. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's why they came. So now they realize, like, wait a minute now, we don't want y'all black so and so bus over here. So we know it's clearly a double standard. And what I
Absolutely.
say is because the Haitians are off code. I just got to be honest. I'm your cousin. I love y'all, but you're off code, plain and simple, right? If you want to get up out of Haiti because of the conditions, one, I think you should be trying to improve the conditions there because you do have a history, you do have your own people, you have your language, you have your flag. You know, you should be trying to improve Haiti, is what you should be doing. Everybody should be banding together. If they go on code, they can do that. Let's say people just refuse to get on code. Okay, I get it. What you could do is remove yourself, but instead of coming here to to the divided snakes, why wouldn't y'all go to Africa? That would be my question. Why wouldn't you go to Africa? There's literally trillions upon trillions of acres there. I'm sure one of the countries would let you in with no problem. Okay, what do they speak there? French, Creole. What do they speak in there?
Yeah, French.
Yeah, so you could go to any
French
one of
Creole. Yeah.
the francophone countries, right? It's about 10 or 11 of them. So y'all go right over there, be able to speak with no problem, right? But instead, you try to come over here, and now you on the news for the whole world to see. And Sweetberry just said they were using whips now on them. So they basically herding them like cattle. That's when they get the whips out. Let's see, let me read a couple of these comments right quick. Yeah, whips are being used on the Haitian migrants now. But majority live off the government. Yeah, they probably do. And majority of us, and so do the whites, and so do some of the Hispanics, the Asians, so some everybody live off the government, which the government really they get the money from us, taxpayers. So they really living off me and Mr. Lofton.
Right. Taxpayers.
Ain't no government ain't got a dime. Shit.
Yeah, they printing it, but they don't have no money.
They
They
ain't
just
got
print
shit.
it.
They stealing what we got and they printing it.
And printing it. They got the green ink and the special paper. That's all they got. Ink and paper.
Absolutely. Do they still have it partially open for the Mexican migrant? No, it's completely closed. Nobody can get through the border now. A lot of Haitians are in the Bahamas also. Yeah, that's true. I've been to the Bahamas. Well, that's what I'm saying. They would be better off in Africa. The Bahamas is cool. I've been there. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Bahamas. They'd be much better off in Africa. So is
Here.
that Creole? You saying Sweetberry speak Creole? Well, hey, they'd be cool. And we got some Creole speakers. You come to Sierra Leone. You know? But it don't really matter. Most of them speak either Creole. I'm sure they got English as well. So they can pretty much go anywhere on the continent. So you got folks coming from Germany, speak German, go to the continent. You got French going there. You got Belgium, people from Belgium. You got everybody. You got Russians even in Africa. So they come with all their languages. So we just got to learn. That's all. But they would be better off. And if they was all on code, the ones that wanted to get out, they should have went to Africa. You wouldn't have this humanitarian crisis if you had went to Africa. What you think, Mr. Love?
Well, I don't know how the vetting process is in the Western African countries, and I don't know whether the
there's no
Haitian.
process. That's no process.
I don't
No
know
process.
whether they had inoculations, and that might be a concern. But by them being in the Western Hemisphere, I'm pretty sure they have.
Yeah, the only thing they gonna want them to have is the yellow fever. They don't ask for nothing else.
Oh, that malaria, yellow fever. Oh, okay.
This yellow fever, and some of them I heard that they can give you the yellow fever there in the airport.
Okay.
So I don't see that being no barrier to entry. Um, and in the vetting process, they don't really vet like that. If any one of us went to them countries, we pretty much would be accepted.
Right.
We'll be able to. You could literally get off the plane and just blend in with the population. Long as you don't do
Yeah.
nothing stupid and don't have no interaction with the police, you can just stay
Right.
there. You can just stay there forever. You
See
know.
what happens. See what happens when you have beautiful melanated skin.
Yeah, and see what happens when you are able to integrate into the majority. Okay, we got the skin, but we got the ability to integrate into the majority. See, that's the problem that we have in this country. We can't integrate into the majority.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem we have because they we they can't mate with us because if they mate with us, we they gonna not be white no more, and we just gonna be a lighter shade of brown. So they don't want that. So they like, nah, we gotta exterminate these suckers. You know what I'm saying? Or make
Yeah.
it. That's basically what it is. It's a soft extermination going on right now.
Yeah. They trying to do it just as soft as they can, but when it's gonna get hard later.
Yeah, it's gonna go to
It's gonna get
a
hard.
hot. Yeah, but at that point, that's when the people will be ready to fight back finally.
Mhm.
But I guess
It's
until
just
then, we gotta wait. Janet say, why do you think a lot of black folks come back from Africa? Because lack of planning, poor planning. You plan to fail, you plan to what is it? How'd it go, Mr. Lawson? If you plan to fail, you
um,
damn, how did
it's,
that go? If you fail
uh,
to plan some shit, y'all know what I'm saying.
yeah, took it off my mind, but I had it real good. It's a military saying, but
Yeah,
a lack of planning will ensure your failure. That's
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
That that is
they
for
don't
sure.
really. That's all it is, Janet. They don't plan. They don't plan well. That's why over here we're trying to plan together. We're trying to have a
Yeah,
online community that we're gonna take offline and work together. So if we had communities over there, people try to make it seem like, oh, y'all being standoffish, y'all being isolationist, or y'all being elitist, which is a lie. It's just a way of shaming folks so they won't come together, right? When you start hearing these type of things, just know these people do not want to produce justice on the planet, and they should be uh, written off. Okay,
yeah,
Mr. Love, you gotta hold that phone, man. There you go.
yeah.
Cause we can hear that anytime you grab it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want the people to be like, oh man, listen, Mr. Lofton steady grab that phone. Cause I was trying to set it up properly, but I'm impromptu guys. So both of us impromptu, but we'll get Mr. Lofton to get a hold or whatever. But
And trying to charge it at the same time.
okay. That's fine.
I'm good.
Just as long as we can hear you. We ain't necessarily gotta see you, just as long as we can hear you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're good.
Um Yeah, see, they don't plan. And then when you get over there, when you get over to Africa, right, you can blend in and integrate into the majority. But remember now, these are um, considered third world, quote unquote, nations, right, that's been kept in this condition on purpose so that European powers, European powers can keep extracting the resources for pennies on the dollar. So that these countries are being kept this way on purpose. So it ain't like they just flat out poor because actually they're mineral rich. Those countries over there are way more mineral rich than this country, and definitely Europe. When you add up all the cobalt, diamonds, gold, oil, iron ore, rubber, cotton, I mean everything you could think of. So they're really rich, right? But they're kept poor for these reasons. So those resources can be extracted for pennies on the dollar. So that's what we aiming to change, right? We're aiming to change some of that, take some of our skills over there, and then build communities. So let's say we go over there, we build this community that I have envisioned in my mind, right? And I'm trying to get people to buy into it, right? And it's a long-term project, but eventually we're gonna get there because we got to start somewhere. First, it's really a meeting
Right.
and a pass is where we got to start, right? We got to start here in the mind, and then we take it out of the mental and mind space into the physical reality. So it's really we got to get it up here first, and then we get it into the physical. But once we do that, then let's say you come over there, even though you didn't plan properly, right? But you'll have a community that you can come to who have a shared experience as you do, right? We came from the same side of the neighborhood, same side of the hood, same city, same shared experience. So if you come over, you got somebody to kind of grab you and say, all right, look, let me show you the ropes. This is what this is, this is what that is. And then inshallah, God willing, we've been established businesses at that point. So even if you don't have a whole lot of money, let's say you come over with 10,000, that ain't gonna last you long. But now we have established businesses already. We can hire you. We can ask you what your talents are, what your skills are, what your resume is looking like, and we can hire you. And in that way, you don't have to worry about coming back here because of lack of funds. Really, people come back for a lack of finances. That's why they come back. Poor planning. And
Yeah.
we're looking to eliminate that by joining together and building a community. So when folks do come over, we have a place, a safe haven for you. So that's what we're about. Let me read a few more of these comments. Let's see what we say here. Oh, there we go. Sweetberry with herself. She always trying to. Sweetberry said, "If you plan, if you fail to plan, right, you plan to fail." That's what we were trying to say. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Janet said, "Are you planning on living in Africa?" Damn, yes, absolutely. See, I can't wait. We can't wait to live over there. What you mean? Can't you tell? What about the free land that's given in Sierra Leone and Tanzania? Why not build there? Because I'd rather buy my land. I believe in the 48 laws of power. If you don't know about the book, go get it. And one of the laws in the 48 laws of power is despise the free lunch. So I would rather pay full price for mine. But hey, other folks that want to take advantage of that, then go right
To
ahead.
each his own.
I'd rather buy mine. That way
Me.
nobody can come back and say, hey, well, you know what? We need that land. That free land we gave you, we need that back. We need to run a highway. We need to run a highway right through your property. So we need that
There you
back.
go.
You know what
There
I'm
you go.
saying? So I'd rather pay for mine, you know? So that's where we at with that. But folks that want to take advantage of some free stuff, they can go right ahead. I haven't heard anything about no free land in Sierra Leone or Tanzania. Now I know they have something going on in Ghana. Um, but people can take advantage of it if they want. But this is something that we're doing in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is
Yeah.
fairly new on the scene. Um, Nobody was even talking about Sierra Leone 24 months ago. So I don't know where this free land came from. Maybe somebody might be doing something over there, but I wouldn't. No, I would investigate anything that got free attached to it. I would investigate heavily if it got free attached to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, right. It may be, but hey, I'll let somebody else deal with it. I'd rather pay for mine. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem paying for mine. That's how I roll. You feel me? But yeah. But yeah, what do you think, Mr. Lofton? You can't wait to get over there?
Can't wait.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. You damn Skippy.
Yeah, man. We get a chance to enjoy that African sun. We
Beach.
get a chance, yeah, we get a chance to hang out on the beach. We go to the mountains if we want. We can have farms, right? We can grow our own food so we can get away from some of this GMO, right?
Absolutely.
And all these pesticides they put on the food, right? You got all this food up in the grocery store, no seeds. How you gonna have a watermelon with no seeds? Come on,
Thank
man. Come on. Come on. Hey, I'm sorry like creepy old man. Come on, man.
you. Like Creepy Joe.
Come on, man. You got freaking watermelon with no seeds.
That's
You
just
know?
that's just pure laziness. Like, you can't spit a seed out, something wrong with you. There's no life in a food that has no seed. Period.
Of course, but this is why you gotta speak. We gotta talk about these things because folks be thinking, hey Johnny, won't you just come up now? Just come up. We tired of reading your doggone writing. Come on up. We put it back in the chat. You come up and say that. Cause I don't think you quite you knew of it, so you're not really sure what's happening. So you just saying stuff. We put it back in the chat. All right, there go the link. Janet, come on up. Because you knew you're gonna be asking these questions forever. We didn't discussed all this stuff before, but you come on up and then I can give it to you in a couple sentences. So click the link and bring your phone up. She says search for you. You has been talking about Sierra Leone for years. No, he hasn't, but okay, I get it a couple of years because he just found out about it himself. We got our citizenship on the same day. We was in the immigration department sitting next to each other doing interviews. So I know when he got it, but years ago. It has been talking about and taking people, a lot of people to Sierra Leone. Nah, he just started that too, less than a year ago. He been taking people to Nigeria, not Sierra Leone. He only took one group, and that was in April. That was the first group in April. Okay, we hit that link and come on up and get that passport. Yeah, I already got mine. Hey, what you talking about? Hey, I'm taking Mr. Lofton. We going to get in. So what are you talking about?
They behind the power curve.
Yeah, I mean, I know she don't know. She knew. That's all she knew.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, she knew. But she from my city. I showed it already. I got mine already. What you talking about? You see it? I got it. I got mine already. We ahead of the curve over here. All the stuff that all the things you're thinking about, we've already covered. So just come on. You got, but you can type though. Why you can't come up? See, people, why everybody's running? Don't be running. Don't run. Don't hide. Come on up. Stay in the chat typing. No, come on up. I can answer all your questions in 2 or 3 sentences. We've been going to Africa over here for a long time, Johnny. You just not showing up. All right? We've been to a bunch of countries already. This ain't new for us. I know it might be, because you're just not coming over and you probably realize, my channel's still small. I was just really enjoying myself traveling, but I said I got to put myself out there so I can help more brothers and sisters understand that this opportunity does exist. So that's why I'm involved with it now. But I was cool with just in the background. I wasn't tripping on being in front of the camera. I was just doing something. I was just put stuff on Facebook. I wasn't even doing it on YouTube. My YouTube, when I first started, was just about my trucking stuff. I've since just kept that same channel and just kind of molded it to where it basically encapsulates everything I do. Don't run from us. Come on up. Hey. I'm just messing with you. I'm just saying, we got it. We've been to Tanzania already. We've been to Ghana 3 times. We've been to South Africa. We've been to the Gambia. We've been to Senegal. And we've been to Sierra Leone twice. So we
It, it, it sounds like your mic going dead. It sounds real small. Lost all the bass out of it. Oh, that's the earphones? Oh, okay. Okay. It was a little better. It keep going in and out. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me try these. Maybe these will work better. Yeah, we can't wait to get back over there.
Now I can hear you good now. Perfect.
These are my old ones. I got to break out the old ones. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you real good.
Well, I can't hear you though.
I don't know, but I can hear you real good.
Hold on, I think I cut those off. Let me hold on 1 second. Let me go and see.
On that side, how about squalor on this side?
There we go.
There you go.
Can you hear me? Sound better now?
Loud and clear.
Oh wow. I don't know. I still can't hear you on these, but I don't know why. So
Okay.
maybe I got to turn it up some. Let me see. She said, "I'm not running. You running?
Not
Come on
running.
up then. Come on up for 5 minutes then. 2 minutes. 1 minute."
Hey, I got a question to ask everybody in the chat.
Go ahead.
Who all going? Raise your hand.
Well, you know, it ain't but a few folks that's in here that's going.
But not a few.
Because most of the folks are not really big on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't see some of the other names. So.
Oh, they on left already? Oh, okay.
No, I don't think they was in here. Because some of the folks they show up every now and then. They're not really big on YouTube. Most of our folks are a lot older. So.
Okay.
Because remember I said I think hell, I might be the youngest, Mr. Lofton.
Huh?
to be honest with you, I don't know how. Huh?
Oh, that's cool.
I'm just saying I might be. I'm not sure. I don't know how old the other brothers. But either they right there. They should be right there though. If they not 50, they should be right at knocking at 50.
Right.
So it might be one of them younger than me, but most of the folks are pretty older, and then they don't really be in the chat. I don't think they really be on YouTube like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think they kind of come in and out, and they don't be on. What up? What up? I see you. You did, Miss Daly. What's happening? So yeah, that's why I said I think so. You pretty much be the main one coming in on the chat. I think I've seen Rose over here once. I think I've seen Green over here once, but they be coming and going, so they don't really come hang out all the time like we do. And then they'll send me a message. So it's usually they be messaging me on WhatsApp.
Right. Well, I
You know?
wasn't trying to put anybody on Front Street. Just want to know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
in a friendly way. But maybe I could have
yeah.
said a better way.
Most of our people don't come over like that. So
Yeah.
what up? What up? D Dash. What's happening? I see you. Greetings, everybody. Yeah, so yeah, that Haitian situation is many Robbins. I am working, unfortunately. No, don't everybody working. What are y'all doing? Working a third shift? What kind of jobs y'all got? Y'all working third shift. It's gotta be third shift. You know what I mean? Everybody working. Hey, I ain't mad at you. Get your dollars. Get your little dollars now. Cause you know this economy looking shaky. What you think about the economy, Miss Love?
Our economy,
Yeah, it's looking kind of shaky, ain't it?
it's finna blow up. Come November, December. That inflation gonna hit so hard, man. Interest rates,
Logistics.
man.
You in my line of work, huh? Minnie Roberts. Yeah, I'm in logistics, trucking. That's what's happening, baby. That's
Yeah.
where that money is. She getting that money. That's what's up. So is. Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Lawson. That inflation gonna hit, boy. All this printing of money. All you people wanted free stuff.
Sitting at
Y'all gonna,
home,
yeah, we all gonna pay for it.
sure lives.
Oh man, we know as we gotta talk about. Did you see what happened today? International news, Mr. Lawson.
Are they talking about the international travel? You gotta have a COVID vaccine before you come into the country?
Yeah, that's for foreigners
That
though.
one? Huh?
Yeah, that's for foreigners.
Foreigners. Well,
Yeah.
if you request foreigners to have a valid COVID shot to come into the country, those countries going to reciprocate.
Yeah, that's true.
Canada, UK, China. In that case, you American have to have a COVID shot to come in my country. So
Isn't
I don't.
West Coast and T and Curly Girl going? Uh no, Sweet Berry. No, they're not going. We with the people we got going, they be on WhatsApp, but they don't really come over here like that. They'll come every now and then, they'll be in the chat. But no. Mr. Lawson definitely going. And everybody else, they be over in WhatsApp. We got a WhatsApp chat just for us. So we all be over there. You dig. Y'all ain't privileged to be in over there with us. We be over there talking. So they not really big on YouTube like that. That's all good. We'll get West Coast. I don't know what his plans are, and it's T and other folks are just kind of getting on board as well. So folks probably be coming later on. Once they see Mr. That's why I'm glad they got a chance to see Mr. Lofton. Now when I interview him, when I interview him, um, when I interview him over there, then we get a chance to, you know what I mean, show y'all what we do over there. Mr. Lofton, you click yourself off. Yeah. Told you, Mr. Lofton, you gotta leave that phone alone and you click yourself off.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, he just disappeared.
I was trying to turn my volume up.
Oh, okay.
Hit the wrong button.
You still can hear me fine, right?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it is, Sweetberry. Most of our people, I think we got almost 20 people going, so which is a beautiful thing, and most of them are over there. So they come over every now and then. Mr. Lofton's like the only one that comes on the regular. So we definitely want to make sure that we see him. And now when we get a chance, we will interview him in Sierra Leone and get his reaction. Get his
At home.
exactly. Get his unadulterated reaction.
Uh-oh. Look out. A star is born.
You did.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, that's what we doing. So for folks that want to come later, some people still may be on the fence. Some folks still working on working on a couple duckies, right? Putting all their little coins and shekels together. But we'll be going back in April. Yeah, Mr. Loft, they said foreigners coming in have to be vaccinated. Uh, and they said quote unquote Americans coming in have to at least have a COVID test within 3 days coming back,
Mm,
which we will have because remember we got to take a COVID test leaving Sierra Leone anyway.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't
Oh
leave
yeah.
the country unless you have it. Laugh Out Loud is the WhatsApp group for those going to Sierra Leone. Yeah, you can't be a part of
Don't rub it in too deep.
it. Yeah, we over there chopping stuff every day, hanging out, talking stuff every day. You can't be a part of that.
A1.
You did A1s from day one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. See, that's how we gonna communicate. Because once we get over there, we'll be being able to do that through the WhatsApp chat because it'll work at the hotel, whether we get a SIM card or not. But we'll all be getting SIM cards anyway. So I normally don't activate mine, but I may do it this time just so I can give you all some good authentic content. COVID is holding me back from going this time. What you got? COVID or something? What you mean COVID holding you back? It ain't holding me back. It ain't holding Mr. Lofton back. What are you talking about?
Joel ain't.
What are you talking about? Why is it holding you back? It ain't holding us back. Mr. Lofton is fully paid, and so am I. I'm fully paid up. Trip paid already, baby. We ready to go. Got my spending money. I'm ready. All I need is I need to get me a fresh pair of ones. That's all I need is a fresh pair of white bullies. That's it. I'm ready. So why is COVID holding you back? I would like to know, Miss Daly. So yeah, you're right, Mr. Lofton. You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Effective airbags.
I don't really yeah, you're right. They probably gonna try to there it is. What does your group usually do in Salon? What do we do? See, that's why I want you to come up. See, you should have came up. What do we do? What don't we do?
Every
That would be
day.
better. What don't we do? We do everything. We go everywhere. We go back to connect with our ancestral roots, right? We go to the Mende tribe. We get traditional Sierra Leonean names, right? We get first names, surnames. We go to all of the museums. We go to all the historical sites. We get a chance to taste all the Sierra Leonean cuisine. We get to get cultural dance. We get to go to all the slave islands. We also passport ceremony plus passports. We go to immigration. We go to open up bank accounts. We do city tours. We stay at 4 or 5 different hotels. Right? We go all over the country, and we're integrating ourselves back into the culture in which our ancestors were taken from. So this is a big thing. We are some of us are the first generations to go back after 400 or 500 years of slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, so on, so on. You all know the story. So we the first ones to go back. So we do pretty much everything. And then a lot of us are looking to repatriate as well. So we're going to be looking for land, looking for apartments, looking for business opportunities, right? Some of us are looking for spouses, right? So we're doing it big over here, in other words. Never had it before and don't want it. Okay, well, why is COVID holding you back then? I don't get it. I've traveled 3 times out the country since COVID, so I ain't catch it. Unfortunately, I haven't caught it, and I'm all over the country, West Coast, Midwest, down South, East Coast. I'm all over this bad boy. I just do I got my little, you know, got my mask.
N95.
Yep, got my mask, and I got my sanitizer. I got my vitamin C. I got my elderberry. I got my turmeric. Got my sea moss. I got my black seed oil. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I got it all, baby. Plus, we do the vegetarian vegan thing over here. And then, of
Look,
course, I got my alkaline water. We exercise, we eat right, and we get proper rest. Mr. Lawful, would you stop touching that phone?
listen up. There ain't no reason to be afraid of COVID.
Exactly.
Absolutely none whatsoever. I don't had all 3 versions.
Yep.
And the last one was a doozy, but I'm gonna tell you something. The key to it all is your immune system.
Yes.
And stop listening to the abnormal devils on the TV and radio before they mess your mind up.
Yeah. It's
Educate
all
yourself about it.
it's all it's all about your immune system.
Exactly.
So you should be doing everything you can to boost your immune system. Right?
Yeah.
That's the key.
And the people that's taking that jab is catching hell when
Yeah, they are.
they catch COVID. They're getting blood clots in their lungs. They dropping like flies.
Yep.
Woo.
Shout out, speaking of dropping like flies, shout out to brother H.A. Johnson, passed away today. The comedian that was on Friday.
Oh yeah, man.
55. 55.
55.
Yep.
Man.
Yep. And then also shout out to Chris Rock. He announced today that he has COVID.
Yeah.
Yep. You have to be vaxxed to enter. No, you don't. You ain't got to be vaxxed. We just had a meeting on it a couple of days ago. You don't have to be vaxxed. You just have to be tested. You got to test at the airport. It's $80. We already know. I'm finishing up my classes in October, inshallah. That's what's up. Get that school stuff out the way.
Yeah.
Because you may have to get up out of here in October.
For real.
Shit, you might have to cancel classes. Shit. That's it. We still got a country. Shit, the way they going.
You ain't lying. There's a crisis every other week. Every other
Yeah, it
day
is.
there's a crisis.
Yeah, it is. But I say, well, it's one of those things where they're not gonna stop until they run this thing into a ditch. Now, at some point, I'm sure the vast majority of the sheeple are gonna wake up and we're gonna form some type of resistance. So until that happens, we pretty much just gotta do what we're doing, be on code, and gather up our little shekels, our little shillings, and then we got a home we can go to the Sierra Leone. So even if they do mandate some stuff or try to mandate some stuff over there, because the government might want to, take a payment or something, or might need to, get a loan or something. They might try to institute it, but they ain't gonna be able to do nowhere near the type of stuff that they're gonna be doing here. Because over there they're gonna do some type of incentive, and then most of our folks over there don't really have the access to education and alternative news as we do. They have it, but they don't understand that they have it. They got their cell phones and they have access to internet, but they kind of use it more to play games on and be on social media. Every now and then you got some of them that be with the the news and history and that type of stuff. But for the vast majority, no. So if the government did institute some stuff over there, folks would actually go down there and get it. But I ain't. You did. I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? And that's probably because it's gonna be pressure being applied because the new order is putting pressure on everybody. And folks that's not bending and yielding to that pressure, a lot of folks are getting taken up out of here. So, it's just a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure being applied. And the reason why it's being applied because the people haven't rose up yet. All we gotta do is rise up and the shit is over with.
Yeah. For the most part.
Say it again, Ms. Lofton.
I said for the most part, yeah, it will be over with.
Yeah, it'll be over with. If we rose up, it'll be over with. That's all it's gonna take. All we gotta do is just slap the damn taste out their mouth one time and it'll be over with.
Yeah.
When I say that, what I mean is if 100 million of us went to Washington and slapped the taste out of their mouth, it'll be over with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just go there like, all right, we're going to DC. Everybody bring canned goods, baby wipes, and we're going to have a porta potty set up, and we're going to occupy DC for a week. We're going to go about 100 million. It'll be over with.
Yeah, just the mere thought of 100 million come to that city will shut it down.
We'll shut Virginia down. We'll shut Maryland down. You did.
Because I can tell you, they ain't got 100 million bullets.
Nah, they ain't gonna even try that. The police ain't gonna.
They better not.
Nah, they ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, we ain't showing up empty-handed. Now. I ain't say that. I implied that we would go show up. I ain't say what we go show up with.
Yeah, I didn't say that either.
It would be over with. Okay, we could put all of them on house arrest because they live right outside of DC in them little suburbs in Virginia. I already know what area they live in, so all we gotta do is just go over there 100 million deep and they on house arrest.
Yeah, they can't come out. Yep.
Hey,
I can't get out my house. All these people in the street.
They got mannequins look like me with the head cut off. They got mannequins that look like us with a doggone machete in the top of the skull.
Yeah. I think we better stay in and do Zoom today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, we don't. You know me. I'm like, nah, y'all in the house. We gonna cut your power. We gonna be out there with the things with the things in like this, and you cut the power. We gonna have you in there in the dark. No cell phone, no electricity. You dig? Until y'all, and we want everybody to step down. Everybody.
Yeah. That's called taking back your government, man.
Exactly.
Only way that'll happen is we'll have to lose all the food in the store. Cause as long as you put some food in Walmart, people ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah. Well, we get to that point once this inflation hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should be good. The two of y'all are a mess together. Yeah, we know. We already know. Wait till we get to Salone. You think we a mess now? Wait till we get there.
Oh
We gonna
yeah.
be. Well, it's going down.
Hey, the new Rat Pack.
You know what you mean? We something else. We just saying we want. Hey, we put a lot of time into this. Hey, Mr. Lawson was in service. You know, I've had people in my family in the service. My son is in the service now. I mean, we have a legitimate claim to this land, and it's being, you know, overrun by basically criminals. So, I mean, if we really want to get this thing back, that's what we need to do. We need to show up 100 million deep, put them on house arrest, get them to step down, and then we need to try them, and we can elect a interim government. That's all you gotta do. We ain't gotta kill nobody.
Yeah, that's right. It's
Get
in the
them to step
Constitution.
down, and you could come out peacefully, or we coming in there to get you. Now, and we could be in there, and we could be in there like this, Mr. Law. We could be outside their house like this. These are these is
Yeah.
handcuffs. We could be out front, and we could be out front twirling handcuffs like this. Yeah, y'all come on outside.
Yeah. Y'all see that?
We
We the
got something
people.
for you.
Yeah.
So that's all we have to do to get it back. But you know, until
Yeah.
people willing to wake up, hey, we gonna have to get on up out of here because we too brilliant to be over here dealing with this because we see everything they doing. I'm not asleep. I see exactly what the hell they doing. I know what
Exactly.
they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I'm like, since the people don't want to wake up, they seem like they going for this mess, then the brilliant amongst us got to get up out of here. So that's what I'm trying to help folks do. Yep. It's the least I could do. You know, I've already made a way for myself. Now I'm trying to make way for other folks.
Yeah, we gotta have that Harriet Tubman spirit about us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Since folks ain't gonna wake up, and what did she say? She like, I could have saved more of them if they knew they was what she say, slave.
If they knew they was in slavery, yeah.
She could have saved even more of them, but that's sort of what we experiencing. You can't wake everybody up. That's the reason why I was advocating for everybody to get the book. So you can see where I'm coming from. So y'all won't be in the comment section off code and then me looking crazy when I get on you. See, when I get on you, it's a reason why I'm getting on you because you off code. Just
Yeah.
because you don't know, I know better. So it's my
Yeah.
job to bring it to your attention. Now, I might be a little crude and harsh where I do it, but sometimes you got to shock folks because I notice when you're talking all nice and gentle and no curse words, people don't tend to hear what the hell you're saying. Yeah, it's a very good book because I've had a few folks hit me on the email like, you know, nephew, you should stop cussing so much. I'll be like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I grew up in a family full of cussers. If it's such a word, on both sides. From my daddy to my mama to all my uncles, uh, uh, aunts, everybody. Drinkers and cussers and fighters. They would fight. They ain't had nobody to fight. They fight each other. The hell? They be like, "What the hell are you looking at, Negro?" I'm looking at you. Next you know, the food flying, potato salad in the air. You dig?
Mm.
You keeping it real, yeah? Because why would I keep it fake when we sitting up here being exterminated?
Literally.
Why the hell should I be keeping it
Yeah.
clean and classy while we being fucking exterminated? See, some people just off cold. Period. I ain't trying to hear it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying. Just because you don't know and you don't understand, don't mean I'm falling for that. Because I ain't trying to hear nothing.
Yeah.
If you ain't on code, you just ain't on code. I'm gonna just lead you to your own devices. But I know what I'm saying is correct. I've been woke 30 years. 30. And I think I'm gonna let somebody tell me something that's probably just woke up a year or 2 years ago. Hell no.
No.
And then don't know the greats, ain't got the books, don't read.
Don't we?
Talking about you shouldn't cuss so much. Why? What are you doing to bring about justice on the planet? Let me ask you a question. What have you done and what are you doing? Then when you turn that mirror around and try to get that reflection from the person that's talking, boy, they like vampires. They run.
And when you cut the light on in the dog room, the cockroaches just
They run.
exit.
All I
Stay
gotta do is ask a question. I know how to stop a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, you want me to stop cussing, huh? All right, I tell you what, let me ask you a question. And if you can't answer it, guess what? I'm cussing every time I get on this motherfucker. Shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We try to save people's lives. What are you talking about? What are you doing? People are literally dropping like flies because they have no knowledge of self. And you worried about somebody cussing, but you ain't worried about people out here actually dying. Can't make this shit up, Mr. Lawson.
Nope. Still can't.
Can't make it up. People you still with the same old tired, pathetic programming. Things have changed.
Mindset.
You got to evolve. You got to evolve your thinking. Shit ain't like it was last week. But y'all don't change. You stay with the same old tired narratives you had for years. And I'm telling you, you're supposed to be evolving every single day as new information comes out. You're supposed to adopt that. Especially if it's going to save your life or save the life of somebody else that look like you. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. That's why when I hear stuff like that, I disregard it. Sleight of hand right out the door, because that tells me you don't know what's happening. You think that shit gonna go back to normal at some point. It ain't.
Gonna get worse.
You think it's bad now? Just imagine, just think back, guys, when you all were kids, how it was, and compare that to now. You can't tell me you don't see a difference. You don't feel the difference. There's demons literally running these principalities. And y'all going along with it. What did our elder brother say? Stop going along with it. That's why I say we really want to stop this thing. We went to DC 100 million. It's over with. That day had them chumps on lockdown. I know what I'm talking about. Mr. Lofton know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
You know, women gonna be scared when they start hearing that. Okay, somebody might get hurt. Yeah, somebody gonna. Yeah, people already get hurt. Okay. Thought this supposed to have been a constitutional republic. What happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to your constitutional rights? They can't mandate a motherfucking thing. You're so far from grace. Y'all so far from grace.
Lost the sound.
You need some warrior types to come in here and shake y'all out of y'all goddamn slumber.
Headphones going dead.
Ah, shit.
Battery going down.
I guess I'm getting too fired up there.
Too fired up.
Let me try. Is that better, Mr. Lawson? Is that better? No.
Just a little bit.
He fired up. Got the headset out. Yeah, hold on.
Ooh.
Let me try to hold him again. How's that, Mr. Lawson?
The same. Worse. Sound like Biden on steroids. Oh, you sound like Biden trying to eat ice cream and talk at the same time.
It was working fine earlier. Trying to bring it back. How's that sound?
Nope.
I have no idea then. You know why? That's what I think. I think they're fucking with me, man. That's what it is. Let me see if I can.
What kind of plane it was? Must have been a T6 plane crash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these things, guys. I tried to get it right. But, we got any questions? We're going to get on about it so we can let Mr. Lawson get some rest and I can get me some.
Yeah, I got the roll.
We got any questions before I get out of here? Any questions? Question. Can you still hear me though, right, Mr. Lawson?
I hear a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Just using the phone.
Yeah.
Any questions? Yeah, who all? I know some of the people need to still get the book. Y'all need to go out and get the book now.
Oh, yeah.
How you gonna know how to be on code if you ain't got the book? It's all good night. Thank you. All right, pretty girl. Yeah. Get that book, Jack. Y'all can be on code. How you gonna be on code? You don't even know what the code is.
That book.
How you? How you gonna know what the code is if you ain't got the book? I like to know. We appreciate you. Yeah, we appreciate the sister. Appreciate it coming through. Like y'all ain't got no questions, so we gonna go and get up out of here. It's already late. I gotta get up. I'm on my way to Be More. They changed it. I was going to Boston, but they changed it, so I'm going to Be More now. I'm gonna try to get out there and reach out to my travel mate, Dr. Mayat, and see if I could get on her show while I'm out there. She be on that say it loud and I'm proud. You dig? So we're gonna see if I can get out there with her and Be More. I love her accent. You know, they got a different accent than New York do. So we'll see if I can make that happen while I'm out there.
Cool.
But other than that, I'll just slide back on y'all tomorrow. You did appreciate Mr. Lawson. Mr. Lawson,
hey.
on now. That's perfect. Deal.
Finally got in.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
All right. All right, family. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Peace.
All right.
There you go. Mr. Lawson, baby. So We should be about the business of producing justice on the planet. That's where I am. You and B More? Oh, that's what's up. Be more in the house, baby. Yeah, we supposed to be about producing justice on this planet. So that's what you should be about. Less about the buffoonery and all the other stuff, whatever. We're supposed to use, I know, better language and all that. I get it, but at the same time, I need to wake folks up and let you know that, it's a soft genocide taking place, people. So I gotta wake us up, So y'all gotta forgive the language. I could clean it up if I want to, but at this point, we gotta shake people out of you know, their complacency. It's never gonna get back to normal unless we make it get back to normal. It's not gonna get back to normal by itself. We're gonna have to engage them at some point for it to get back to normal. Until that happens, the brilliant ones among us, we're gonna get up out of here until people fully wake up. So that's where we at with it. So y'all go out and get the book, Neely Fuller Jr. And that way when we read more of these chapters, y'all can know what we're talking about and we can all be on point. All right. But y'all know I love you. Y'all excuse the cuss. I'm just trying to wake everybody up. All right. I love you. And the new people, hope y'all subscribe, share the channel. Right. We all we mean is love to everybody. Right. We're just trying to wake people up because people are dying out here. So we're trying to do our best. We're supposed to be God's children. We're supposed to sit back, idly by, and let folks just perish for lack of knowledge. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm doing my part, right? So, peace. I love y'all, right? And Black African power. See y'all tomorrow.